Welcome Nippy Nation. Welcome to yet another story time. Welcome to my subbies. Welcome to the Nippy Nation. Welcome to the family. Guys, welcome. What have you guys been waiting for? Welcome to the new subbies as well. Guys, what are y'all waiting for? Hit that notification button so that you can be notified when I drop new banger videos. Also like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, do the most on every social media platform. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me, support my content at Lulu_Tomsana. I will put it below, but you guys know by now, but it's Lulu_Tomsana. And y'all that are watching without subscribing, what are you doing? What are you doing? I see you while I sip on my water, because today, child, I only have water on this channel. I'm trying to be healthy, clear that skin up. While we wait for you to go and hit that subscribe button, I will be sipping this water. Very nice. Anyways, now that you're back and you're going to stay and watch the video throughout till we are done. No leaving halfway here and whatnot. Like, no, we're getting those views up today. Yeah, guys, let's get straight into it. Right, so guys, I've told this story before on my TikTok, but I don't think I've gone into depth in with the story. So let's just retell the story. Like, honestly, okay, guys, this story is about how I caught my roommate, guys. I'm talking naked, like, butt ass naked in the middle of our dorm room, literally. And if y'all are used to sharing situations or you've been in a shared dorm before, y'all know, but literally there's nothing separating you guys at all. There's nothing separating you guys, and even if there is, it's probably like a little study board in between your beds, but like, I can see you and you can see everything. Do you know what I mean? Disadvantage about sharing. Guys, this took place in my first year, like when I was still coming back from home and I was still like in my religious buzz. Like, it was me and God against everything, against anything and everything. It still is, ne? But like at that time I was very like, you know what I mean? I was all about like my church and whatnot. I still am, don't get me wrong. But like that time I had just come back from home, you know? So like, you know? Every sign of trouble, name of Jesus, name of Jesus. So I was still on those type of vibes. Cool. So yeah, guys, what happens is I'm still new and like I'm joining like churches, SRC, not SRC, it's called S something, SCM or Christian Christ Fellowship, whatever. It's a student thingy that normally happens at every institution, right? Cool. I joined. I even suggested to my roomie, I'm like, roomie, listen, let me call roomie. What can we call her? Let's call her witchy, né? Because what she was doing was witchy. So guys, I'm like, witchy, no, listen, let's join the church thing and whatnot, the church group, and let's get all in our, you know what I mean, in our church buzz and whatnot. She's like, no, fine and whatnot. And guys, honestly speaking, like, I had never suspected anything from her because she was such a good person and she went to church with me and whatnot. Like, we would go to the study groups together, Bible groups together and whatnot. Like, honestly, like, she was just that roommate. She was chilled and it was just such a pleasure having her around. Now, the problem starts, guys. It starts when, guys, like, I'm the type of person that I will wake up in the middle of the night at the little bit, any sign of movement and whatnot. I'm such a light sleeper, so I will always wake up. Guys, mind my nails. Oh my god, they look so ratchet. Yeah, but I will wake up at any sign, like literally at any sign. Like, I'm such that's how light of a sleeper I am. Cool. So okay, guys, I used to wake up in the middle of the night and and every time I would wake up now, I would wake up and the lights would be off in the room. Sign number one, lights would be off. Sign number two, she would be sitting right in the middle of our room. Like, here's my bed, here's her bed. And then there's like a little board that separates us, a little study board, right? She would be sitting right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the room. Like, if we would even measure, she would always be sitting right in the middle. Not in her corner, right in the middle, guys. And she would have like a little candle lit and she would have like a book, right? Cool. Oh, guys, and I would be like, dude, like, why every time I wake, like, and I wouldn't think much of it. I would wake up and I'd be like, okay, what's going on? And then I'd realize she's sitting there and then she's looking at a book. I'd be like, okay, maybe she's studying or something. I asked her one time about it. I'm like, hey, man, what is going on? Like, why is Lelinje every single middle of the night we are in the middle of the room? Like, what are you doing? She's like, no, like, that's my study hour. I study best, like, at nights and whatnot. And I'm like, okay, but, like, why in the middle of the room, not on your bed? And also switch the lights on, because I don't mind if the lights are on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like the dark anyways. She's like, nah, it's chill. She doesn't want to disturb me, like, and whatnot. So she just chooses to study at midnight. Crazy how it's always at midnight or just after midnight. When I open my eyes, she'll be sitting there. And it's crazy because we would go to bed at the same time. Around 9 p.m., 10 p.m., we both fast asleep. Well, I would assume we both fast asleep. I wake up around midnight, 1 a.m.-ish to go pee and whatnot. Here she is, smack dab. Like, I didn't even hear an alarm. Because I'm a light sleeper, so I would have heard her alarm going off for her study time. There was no alarm. There was never even an alarm on her phone, guys. I swear to y'all, there was never an alarm. Shut. Again, no problem. I don't think much of it. Now, guys, the problem starts when this one time, literally my friends and I, we go out, right? So now that my friends and I go out and I'm coming back, I think around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. vibes, right? Late, like very late. And guys, I swear to y'all, I don't know if I was lit, but I swear this happened. Like, I swear this happened. I come back, ne? Cool. She's still awake and stuff, but you can tell that, like, she's groggy. Her eyes are, like, bloodshot red, like, she's been awake. And I'm like, oh, dude, why are you still awake? And whatnot. She's like, no, I was just waiting up for you and whatnot. Make sure that you're safe. I'm like, waiting up for me, but I don't even have a text message in my phone that says, like, where are you and whatnot, should I wait up? So why would you wait up for me? Like, you know what? It doesn't make sense. Like, the combos were just not communicating. The math was not mathing, guys. It was not mathing about why she was awake. But I was like, you know what? That's her business, not mine. Cool, is what it is. Sharp. Let me move on. I get, guys, immediately get, you know, when you're a bit like you're hungover and you're in your vibe, you whatnot. I just hop into bed and I go to sleep. Cool. Oh, guys, then we wake up the next day. Ne? When we wake up the next day, it's a normal day, whatnot. I'm still groggy, my hangover vibes. Like, it's nighttime again and I go to sleep. Like, literally, I've barely gone out of bed the whole day. Sharp. I go to sleep. Then that night, guys, literally that night, ne? I think I hear her, right? Literally, I think I hear her. Remember, I'm still a bit groggy from the previous night. It takes a while, okay, for my hangover to settle down. Guys, I wake up, ne? But I don't get out of my bed. Ne? I don't get out of my bed. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This time around, I'm going to chill and I'm going to listen to Uguti. What is going on with this girl at midnight hour? Like, what is going on? Shut. I don't get out of my bed. I'm like, okay, I'm awake, ne? And I tell myself, but okay, listen, you're not gonna sleep. You're not gonna sleep because you know she's about to wake up anytime and do her stuff and whatnot. First of all, I don't hear an alarm. Just like I had guessed, there was never an alarm. I don't hear an alarm, ne? But I hear her getting up from her bed because I can hear the bed creaking, right? Cool. And I'm about to fall asleep, guys, but I'm like, I'm not gonna fall asleep because I want to hear what's going on with this child. Sharp. She gets up from the bed. Guys, when she gets up, ne, you know when someone is like busy and they're about to go somewhere and they're just getting ready and they're getting changed and whatnot, ne, and whatnot. I can hear her, you know, like I can hear her literally moving around and shifting and she's applying lotion to her body. Like this movement of, you know what I mean? This movement. So obviously she's applying lotion to her body, right? She switches the light on. She's applying lotion. I can hear perfume and whatnot going, clothes dropping, but I'm not hearing anything. Like, you know, obviously things are going to zip up and you're going to put your jacket. So I'm not hearing her put anything on. Like, I heard her take off, right? And I'm hearing her spraying and whatnot. I'm assuming, I'm like, okay, maybe she's still going to get changed. No, she never does get changed. Then she puts a candle in the middle of the room. I can hear of a lighter. That sound of a lighter. Ne? Sharp. Smack dab in the middle of the room. Ne? Cool. Remember, she's put lotion on. She's sprayed now. Then the light go. She's switching off the lights. Sharp. Yo, guys. Now my heart is going. Because I'm like, listen. Like, there's just some things in life that you're not meant to be aware it's happening. You know? Like, maybe this is one of them things. But at this point, like, I am awake. My eyes are like this under my blanket. Like, and I'm like, I'm so ready for whatever it is. As much as I'm scared, but I'm ready. Sharp. Okay, guys. She switches off the light. And then, guys, I swear to you, swear to God, there was a voice that said, Sawubona Asthana. Guys, like literally, I heard a voice in our room and I thought I was hallucinating and I was like, Lulu, you still hungover. But I know this is not my roommate's voice. Like, I know, I swear on my, I don't even know on my what, but I swear, guys, I swear on this glass. I would say it was not her voice. Like, it was some deep voice and shit. Just like, I thought maybe she was on her phone, but she's not on her phone or anything because there was no other light that was coming there except from the candle, you know? Cool. Oh, guys, then the voice proceeds to be like, where were you last night? Like, how come you didn't attend? Oh, guys, attend what? Where? She's not on a phone call. She's not talking to anybody. I didn't hear a phone ring. I didn't hear her say hello to anybody. Who could be talking in the room and she's sitting smack dab, butt-ass naked in the middle of the room with the candle on, talking to who? Oh, guys. And then she starts like chanting like clan names and whatnot. You know when you like witch doctor type of vibes and you're chanting by like Sawubona, like Osman Banyo, Dlamini, or this or that. Like she just starts chanting. Like witchy just starts chanting. And I'm like, nah. Then girl is like so remember the voice asked Uti, where were you last night? Girl responds and she's like, I'm sorry I couldn't attend. I was waiting for her to come back home and she ended up coming later and I fell asleep. Yeah, police. Who is she waiting for? Because y'all remember when I came back, her eyes were bloodshot red, like for reals. Like she said she was, and she did tell me she was waiting for me. But I got no call, I got no text, I got no message, I got no nothing. So I was like, ain't no way she was waiting for me. But now she's telling whoever's in the room, Uguti, she was waiting for me. And that's why she could not attend the session. Why was she waiting for me? So that I could come back and fall asleep and so that she could. So that I don't walk in on you know what I mean? Like, is the math thing, is 2 + 2 like equaling to 4? Yo, guys, after she said that, I jumped up of my bed. Next thing, I was at the door, light on, and I was screaming, guys. I was screaming. And guys, I think she got such a shock of her life because she almost even knocked over her candle and she was just staring at me like gobsmacked. You know when someone doesn't expect something to go left because she knows what as much as I'm a light sleeper, but at the same time, it's rare that I will like wake up. Even if I hear something, I'll go, and then I'll just turn over the other side. You know what I mean? She knows I'm somebody like that. And yo, guys, remember, I'm still curing with this hangover. So the last thing she expected was for me to get up. Now I'm standing at the door and the door's wide open and the lights are on and I'm like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, there's nobody in the room and you're sitting smack dab, butt-ass naked in the middle of our room with the candle on. Who, like, like, who are you talking to? Like, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Yo, guys, like she doesn't answer me. She just stares at me and she just starts like stuttering, like some vibes. You know when someone is like gobsmacked, gone in my pajamas, bare feet, gone to the warden's room. And I was like, listen, girl, you gotta change me. This is me. Middle of the night at the sub-warden's room. And guys, at that point, alcohol out of my body. I'm sober. I'm like, please change me. And the first thing, my first thing is out of my mouth was, I don't even know if I'm hallucinating or what is going on. But if you go to my room right now, you will smell that, okay, there was a candle, like sort of incense. Is it incense? What is it called? Incense. Yeah. That was being burnt in our room. You will smell it. Even if she's not on the floor, I promise you, you will still smell it if you go to my room. Guys, I stayed at the sub-warden's room and she went to my room to go check out what I was talking about. She came back and she was like, okay, she didn't see anything. Rumi was in bed and everything. Child already dressed, like in bed, like lights off, like sleeping type of vibe. But she said she could smell the incense. And then upon investigation, yeah, it was coming from her side. She saw it like under her pillow because she was like, listen, your room is complaining, I've got to investigate type of vibes. And she did find it. And as much as Rumi denied it, guys, to this day she denied it, but they moved me, guys. They moved me and they moved my things. And like, guys, I felt like I was Cyril Ramaphosa or something, the way I was being escorted at race to move my stuff and everything, and I was changed. And I think from then onwards, I was in my own room. I never shared with anyone again, like ever since that bad experience until I got to my 3rd year. Like we in UCT, obviously then you get to the apartments where you have to share and whatnot, but like flatmates, you'll still have your own room though, you know what I mean? So yeah, guys, like literally that is guys, let me just, that's what happened to me, guys. Like, this was my 1st year, and I think Guys, I not go to church every single Saturday and Sunday ever since then? And did I not stay out of that girl's way? But it's crazy how I never bumped into her again after that. Never have I ever seen her again after that, which is crazy. I don't know whether she changed schools or she changed races or I don't know. Like the roses made her invisible or something. Child, I had no idea. But like I never saw Miguel again. Like never. It's okay, guys. That's it for my story time. Like, and it's just so crazy because I got so many crazy race stories. And it's so weird because people, like, okay, you hear this stuff now, but you don't actually expect it to happen, like, in real life and for them to happen to you. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, even as I'm telling it, like, I'm over it and it sounds like it's not a big deal, but it's like, guys, if you think about it, had I stayed with that girl the entire year, where would I have been? Where would I have been? Okay. I never. I'm so sorry. Like, no, in the name of Jesus, Lord, thank you. So yeah, good guys, that's for my story time. Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me rant on again. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I drop my next video. Follow me on all social media. Follow me on Instagram. What are y'all waiting for? Like, I need to get those followers up so that I can post questions and Q&As and stuff. Follow me on my Insta, Lulu_Tomsana, and follow me on my TikTok. Follow me on my YouTube. Support me. Subscribe, my viewers. So yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in and see you guys next time. Cheers.